One. Hi, welcome to our next YouTube video entitled Handling Client Feedback, Turning Criticism into Growth. And I'm your host today, Patty Thompson. So let's dive in. So why does this even matter? Well, let's start with a quick statistic. 80% of freelancers say that client feedback is the key to their success. Freelancers who embrace feedback grow faster and they retain more of their clients. Learning to manage criticism is essential for long-term success. So, you need to learn how to turn feedback into your secret weapon for growth. You're setting the tone. It's a growth mindset. We first have to understand exactly what client feedback is. There are several types: constructive, neutral, negative, positive. And tone, timing, and clarity plays a role in how you perceive all of this. So positive feedback, it's the easiest to get and reinforces for you what's working. Constructive criticism points to areas that you need to improve. Negative feedback can feel the harshest, but it really does hold the most value for you. And neutral observations, sometimes freelancers make a mistake and they ignore that, but neutral observations are still worth paying attention to. So what are some of your common reactions to client feedback? Well, sometimes it can be utter shock. And the first response is fight, flight, or freeze. Fight, you get defensive. You're standing up for your work. You're right, they're wrong. Flight, you tend to just avoid the issue. You talk about other things. Freeze, you shut down completely and you ignore the issues. It's all a matter of an emotional response versus a rational response. And these are all normal, okay? But you have to get over the initial discomfort, okay? We need to learn how to respond better. Well, the first way is to reframe criticism as an opportunity. Your mindset shifts when you do this. You're shifting your attack mode to, okay, this is going to help me. It's insights into making me a better freelancer. Remember, feedback is a gift. It's not a grade. It's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to make you better. So in order to do this, we have to adopt some active listening strategies. Okay. Hear what the people are really saying. Don't just listen to the words they're using. Understand it. And you first need to pause. Take a deep breath before you react. Many times you need to ask them to clarify or repeat what was said. Take notes, ask follow-up questions, and really show that you appreciate their input. Remember, it's making you a better freelancer. Okay, so there's several ways this criticism can happen. And this is the most common: handling feedback through emails or messaging. Okay. Number one thing is to remember, don't respond in the heat of the moment. Even with written criticism, pause and take a deep breath. Absorb what you've read. Okay. Acknowledge it. Sometimes restate what they said, but above all, respond with calm. Always start off with saying, thank you for your feedback. Restate their concern and share how you plan to address it. Another form of feedback could happen through Zoom call, and this is a live feedback. And this is the most important, to be careful how you respond. Make sure you take that deep breath quietly, not as exaggerated as I did on the video, or at least I hope you heard the exaggeration, but you just pause and take a deep breath. Don't be afraid of silence, and don't be afraid to think. Okay? Be very aware of your body language. Okay? Don't tighten up. Don't be defensive. Have natural, loose, relaxed body language. Smile. Okay? Stay present and calm, even if you're thoroughly shocked by what they're saying. Ask questions to better understand what they need done. Okay, these are all tips on how to handle when you're being blindsided. Sometimes the feedback can be unclear or it can be unfair. Again, follow all those other tips and politely ask for clarification. Could you clarify what you want changed? Especially if you don't understand what they want changed. Don't be defensive. Sometimes feedback is going to be unfair. Okay. Stay curious, not combative. And if it feels unfair, try to respond with professionalism. And you may need to decide if you want to continue working with this client. Sometimes you just can't make them happy, so don't keep trying. So how do we build a feedback-ready mindset? It doesn't happen overnight. Okay. Remember, don't take it personally. It's all professional. It's helping you grow. Celebrate the small wins. You're going to have them. Keep a feedback journal so you can realize your wins versus the criticism. Growth comes from consistent review and reflection. Use this feedback for service upgrades. Okay. When you're actively asking your clients for feedback, the client knows you want to engage. And so they could be offering you more and more work. It's your opportunity to offer upgrades to them. Turning feedback into action. Okay. ACT, act. Action changes things. When you don't act, nothing is going to change. So how do you act? Well, create an improvement plan. Communicate the changes to the client. A sample response to them could be, thank you for your input. I've done this, this, and this as you suggested. Is the change better? Do you want something different? The main thing is to communicate with the client. You need to set boundaries. And above all, you need to prevent burnout. Remember that feedback doesn't equal a personal attack. And you don't need to say yes to every request they make to you. You need to set clear expectations up front. Know when it's time to step back. Recognize when it might become time to part ways respectfully. You need to have emotional resilience. It's not easy being an online freelancer sometimes. And because of that, we've created some tools and templates for you. One is a feedback response template. It's for you, the freelancer, to use. And It's to respond to the different types of feedback you could receive. Another is a weekly reflection worksheet, helping you celebrate your small wins and also to acknowledge the criticism. If you'd like any of these, you can email us at info@rptvirtualservices.com and we'll send them to you, to anybody. You don't have to be a client of ours or anything. We want to help everyone succeed. So just to recap, listen before you react. Don't be afraid of the silence. Don't be afraid to pause. Reframe what was said and then act on it. Remember, act changes things. And always think of criticism as an opportunity to improve. It's not a grade on you. It's not a failing grade. It's an opportunity to improve. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. We'll answer them for you through an email. And if you decide that you would like some extra coaching or coaching on client communication, we'd be happy to talk to you. You can reach out to us at the email above. If you want a Zoom call, we can always do a free 20-minute, we call them discovery calls. We want to help you succeed. So we'll see you in the next video. Robert and I will both be on that video, and it's about staying safe while working online. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we hope to see you soon. Have a great week. Take care.